Hey there folks, my name is Luke. Welcome to this episode of the Outdoor Gear Review. As you can see here, I am wearing a rain jacket. Now this jacket is from My Trail Company. 360. Stick with me folks, let's get started. So My Trail is also known as My Trail Company, and this company is a new one. It started around 2016 by the founder of Golite. Yes, many years ago Golite went under, but they have returned as My Trail. So their great products are back on the market. Many of the Golite products, world famous. I mean, terrific quality. They made some of my favorite shelters back in the day. Excellent sleeping bags, and so on. So recently I was approached by My Trail here to review their rain jacket, and that's exactly what I've been doing. For multiple months, this has been my rain jacket of choice. I've carried this jacket just about everywhere. As soon as I got back from Colorado, this has been my #1 pick. So this is the Storm Ultra Light jacket from My Trail. The price of this rain jacket is $79, but you will often find it on sale for $69. Sizes, small through extra, extra large. There are 3 colors available: blue, black, and fire red. The weight of the medium size is 10 ounces. Ultralight. The material is ripstop nylon, and it has been coated with a durable water-repellent finish. All of the seams have been taped. It is fully waterproof. It has watertight zippers and is adjustable in just about every way that you could imagine. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the functions and features of this jacket. The cuffs are, of course, adjustable. You have Velcro here, Velcro on the other side. You can make these nice and tight, make them nice and loose, whatever you want to do. This jacket does feature pit zips, and they are very long, very good size pit zips. So you can have some nice airflow, you can release some heat. It does feature hand pockets, right? These are zippered. They do have a storm flap to keep the water out. Speaking of storm flaps, you can see this here. Goes along the front zipper to keep water out. This flap does have some Velcro on it, so you can secure it into place. Now this jacket does have a hood. It is fully adjustable, so you can cinch this thing up any way that you need to. On the inside of the jacket, you do have 2 mesh pockets, 1 on each side. Very good size, very deep pockets. Now this is a hooded jacket, but the hood can be stowed by simply rolling it down and then securing it with some Velcro. That's a very smart feature. Down at the waist, it is fully adjustable, so you can cinch that up if you need to. So now that we've gone over the functions and features of this jacket, let's move to the review. I have been testing this jacket out for a number of months now, and I can tell you that it is 100% waterproof. Let's just go ahead and start with pros, by the way. So yes, it is waterproof. This is a very nice jacket. I love the fit, the finish. The quality is very good, but it's not excellent. And that is a con, and I will come back to that in just a minute. Now, this jacket has served me very well. You know, I take this to the lake, I walk around when it's nice and foggy, it's kind of misting. I take this out when I'm backpacking, when it's pouring the rain, and it does a great job of keeping me dry. Now, this is a nylon material jacket. This is a ripstop, right? So with this nylon material, it does hold in a little bit more heat, a little bit more body moisture than a Gore-Tex jacket would. But keep in mind that your average Gore-Tex jacket costs hundreds of dollars more than this one right here. So in my opinion, as far as rain gear goes, nothing beats a simple nylon jacket like this. This is the medium size. I have plenty of room here for layering. Perfect. Moving on with the pros, extremely lightweight, very, very long pit zips. I mean, check these bad boys out. Very long. Oftentimes with nylon rain jackets, the pit zips, either they're not there or they have very small ones. Perfect size here. This does a great job of releasing heat and moisture as you're walking around in the rain. There is a good amount of pockets on this jacket, 2 on the front, 2 on the inside. Perfect. You know, when it comes to looks, this is a nice looking jacket. The cut's good, it's flattering. I like it. Also, this jacket is very customizable. You can cinch up the hood, the waist, and so on. You can make all the adjustments that you need to. With nylon rain jackets, there is a tendency for companies to leave out features and adjustability. Not here. This jacket has it all. Another feature which I really like with this jacket is that the hood can be stowed away. Now you may be wondering, why would you ever want to do that or need to do that? Well, oftentimes when you're hiking around in the wintertime, now this is an example that really fits well for me. I hike around in the wintertime, it's snowing, you know, it's almost too much to have the hood on because it's not a wet snow, it's just falling down. You know, sometimes you want to stow that so snow doesn't collect inside of it, and that's a great way to do it. It just simply rolls up and then secures inside the jacket. Nice and simple. Moving to the cons, of course, as I mentioned before, this is a nylon material, so it does hold in more heat, it holds in more moisture. So as you're hiking around, you really have to be mindful of how you're regulating that heat and that moisture, or you can become wet, just as if you didn't have any rain gear on at all. So it's one of those things where you really have to be diligent. You have to really think about what you're doing. Otherwise, you will be soaked. Even with a really expensive Gore-Tex, it will hold in some moisture. It will hold in some heat as well. So keep that in mind. Going back to quality. As I mentioned before, it's very good, but it's not excellent. I've seen a few issues here with the gluing of the Velcro, and hopefully you guys can see this, but the Velcro isn't fully glued on this arm, and it's a little bit sticking up. Now, what I'm afraid of is that, you know, with making adjustments and so on, eventually I might rip this off, and I think that would be easy to do. I can see that it has been sewn on, but I would like to have seen this being fully glued down. That way it's not a weak point. With these 2 points here, as you can see, they're not glued down, but at the other end, they are. So, as I mentioned before, the quality is very good, but not excellent. On the other cuff, there are no issues. These have been fully glued. That's not a big issue, that's something that I can fix myself, but I would like to see that extra attention to detail, because that's just a small mistake that could turn into a bigger problem if it wasn't addressed. Next up, there is no chin guard fabric here with this jacket and the zippers. So if you have this thing zipped all the way up like this, you have that cold zipper touching your chin. I would like to see just a little bit of material, soft material added right here, just to block your face, right? That would be a nice touch. That's a suggestion for you guys over at My Trail, free of charge from the Outdoor Gear Review. An additional suggestion that I have for you all would be to add some sort of stuff sack for this jacket. As it stands now, what you receive is the jacket. And so you can grab your own stuff sack, I suppose, and then compress this and put it inside of your pack. But it would be nice for My Trail to provide one themselves. That way you can really compress this thing down, you can throw it inside of your backpack, and it takes up very little space. So as you can see there, folks, I really like this jacket. It's a really good product, especially at the price point. The nearest competitor, in my opinion, is the Marmot Precip jacket, which I happen to like a great deal. Now, this jacket, in my opinion, is right there with the Marmot, except it's about $30 cheaper, depending if you get it on sale or not. Nonetheless, this is a cheaper option. It's ultra light, and it's definitely lighter than the Precip jacket. Ultralight storm jacket, this definitely is. So with all of that being said, I definitely give this jacket a thumbs up. I do approve. This is a really good product, and I'm excited to see what else My Trail has in store for us all. If you guys have any questions, email me. My Trail, thank you very much for supplying this jacket for T&E. Until next time, strength and honor, everybody. Take care.